Hi everybody, Brandon Dawson with Cardone Ventures. What is Cardone Ventures? Cardone Ventures was created by Grant and I in order to bring value to business owners who are interested in pursuing their personal, professional, financial goals through their business. Grant and I wanted to create a system that allowed business owners to be able to grow with a partner who understand what growth looks like, taking constraint, friction, resistance, and anxiety out of the business. People should be able to pursue their joy through their business, not feel like the business is causing them to not be able to have joy. And after having this discussion and talking to each other about our passion to bring value to business owners, we decided to join and form Cardone Ventures. Cardone Ventures comes alongside and works with business owners in a unique and special way. We've created 3 different ways that you can work with Cardone Ventures. The first way you can work with Cardone Ventures is pay as you go. So as you experience the programs that we've created, you can then go home and deploy those programs. And then when you see value in the business from those programs, you can come to another program and you can step up your experiences with us as you grow your business. This is the best and easiest way to do it if you're a small to mid-sized business owner, because that way you can take the value that you've received and you can go home and do it yourself and learn. And when it's successful, you have the confidence to invest in the next round of growth. Well, we wanted to bring all the experiences that we both have through all the businesses that we work with and bring those to you in a way and format it in a way with a business format system that allows you to go home and use it in incremental steps so you can invest and grow, invest and grow. And that's the purpose of Cardone Ventures. There's a second way you can work with Cardone Ventures, and that's where we come alongside you and work with you. We have an economic structure that allows us to come together with you to help you grow your business. You see, for me, the first business I grew, I used private equity. And you spend a lot of time trying to find people to give you money during different growth stages of your business. And the expectations of private equity with your business makes it sometimes so difficult to focus on the what you do that you spend all your time managing who you're trying to do it with on the financial side. And that creates a huge burden for the average business owner because they have to go from doing what they know and how they've been used to growing their business to actually working in a structure that looks like a public company. The friction and the constraints and the resistance that gets applied to them on things that don't actually have anything to do with the business. Think about if you could take that energy and that effort and you had somebody that understood how to grow, come alongside you, work with you, develop the tools, systems, resources, and people with you so that you could experience the kind of growth that you want to experience without the stress, friction, and anxiety of not knowing how to do it. The third way that Cardone Ventures works with people is much like a private equity. We actually invest in you and then work alongside you. That way people that need growth capital, if they qualify, we can invest alongside you and we can put our energies and efforts as equity partners with you in unique situations where we feel we can help you scale much faster and then expand your business through expansion strategies. We're very excited about introducing you to Cardone Ventures and all the programs that we're developing for business owners and entrepreneurs. A little bit about myself. When I was a kid and I was 15, my parents grounded me from going on a family trip. Now, I'm not going to admit that I did anything wrong because they're still watching these videos. But what I can tell you is this. When they grounded me, we had a walnut orchard. And what they told me, because every year we had to pick up the walnuts in order to fund going to school. My parents weren't wealthy, but they were dedicated and committed to their children. So they sent us to a private school. And the way they funded much of that schooling was through picking and selling walnuts. Well, the year that I got grounded, they were going on a family vacation. Now, this was painful for me because I wanted to go with them, but I had done something where my parents felt it was necessary to show me a lesson. So my parents went out of town on a Thursday, and I needed to pick the whole walnut orchard, 5 acres. And I don't know if any of you ever picked up walnuts, but they stain your hands for months. It's a painful process, especially as a kid. Well, I thought about it when I went to school and I saw a little sign on the locker that said, Senior Fund Drive for the senior trip. I thought to myself, I wonder what they're raising money for. Found the senior in the class that was in charge of raising the money and said, what are you doing? And they said, we want to put enough money together for us to go on a trip. I said, how much do you need? They said they wanted to make $1,000. I had an idea. I had them all come out that weekend to our family's walnut orchard. I had them pick up the walnuts, shuck all the walnuts, bag all the walnuts, and then help me sell all the walnuts. Well, the amazing thing was, because it was a fundraiser for the senior class, they brought all their parents. So we were able to pick a walnut orchard, bag everything, and sell everything because the parents that came along were the buyers. and I learned the value of scaling. The more people that you can put at work doing something together, the bigger and greater impact you can create faster in order to achieve the stated objective. Well, needless to say, my parents came home 3 days later and all the walnuts were picked, they were sold, and because my parents would pick an arbitrary price for those walnuts to put us into school, I decided to raise the price because I had to pay the seniors. So not only did I raise the price, make them more money, get the project done faster, get it done better, but I set a precedent for each year in how to pick the walnut orchard. I never had to pick up walnuts again. So think about what I learned from a business standpoint. I learned the value of scale at 15 years old. And I think that's exactly what we want to bring to business owners. Teach you the value, structure, process, and come alongside and help you attain your personal, professional, and financial goals through your business, bigger, better, faster, and more substantially by scaling your business through a team, doing it effortlessly and doing it with such power that the magnitude of impact that you create for your life and the people's lives that serve you and the customers that work with you are so dynamic that you realize there isn't really any other choice in the marketplace for you. And that's why we created Cardone Ventures.